Good day, I'm Stacey Ann Smith, and this is your JIS News for Wednesday, March 11. Cabinet has approved a memorandum of understanding with an investment group that wants to invest in a series of logistics-related infrastructure projects to support Jamaica's Logistics Hub initiative. The announcement was made by Industry Minister Anthony Hilton at the opening ceremony of the Jamaica Investment Forum 2015. Andrea Chisholm is at the forum in Montego Bay.
Minister Hilton did not say which investor group will be signing the MOU to help support the development of the logistics hub and other connected projects. That information will be released in short order. But for now, the minister says the $5 billion investment looks promising.
The projects, which have a combined investment value of just over $5 billion US, will transform the business landscape for logistics in Jamaica and position the country for increased investments in related sectors.
Meanwhile, Prime Minister Portia Simpson-Miller has assured the business community that the government will continue to improve the business environment to expand opportunities and grow the economy.
The Jamaica Investment Forum 2015 is about maintaining the momentum and building on the progress we are making in attracting world-class investments to our highly diversified economy.
So the second staging of the Jamaica Investment Forum is off to a very good start with over 90 international organizations, scores of local private sector interests, government officials and other stakeholders. They are all eager to do business in a number of sectors, including manufacturing, agriculture, tourism, logistics, international financial services and business process outsourcing. Reporting from the Montego Bay Convention Center, I am Andrea Chisholm for JIS News.
In the meantime, government's initiatives to promote local investment continue to find fertile soil. The Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries, through its investment arm, the AIC, has signed a lease agreement with Red Stripe for the use of 250 acres of land in Cheesefield, St. Catherine, to grow cassava. The crop is being used to replace imported barley in the company's beer brewing operations. Agriculture Minister Derek Kelly has lauded the move, saying it has opened up opportunities for farmers.
The lease agreement that we signed today represents another significant step in the nation's drive to expand the production and the use of local produced foods. This initiative by Red Stripe has now provided a market-driven demand for production and has opened a window of opportunity for our hard-working cassava farmers across the island.
Last year, the ministry and Red Stripe signed a lease agreement for 36.2 acres of land at Bernard Lodge, St. Catherine, for the pilot of the company's multi-million-dollar Project to Grow Cassava initiative. 500 acres of land will be cultivated over an 18-month period and involves training and jobs for 2,400 persons in cassava production over the next 5 years. Jamaica and Belgium are to strengthen bilateral relations following recent discussions between Foreign Affairs Minister Senator A.J. Nicholson and Belgian officials at the federal and regional levels. Senator Nicholson was in Belgium for an official visit from March 4 to 6. The possibility of a trade and investment mission to Jamaica in the near future was explored. In the meantime, the countries identified areas for cooperation, including sustainable development, renewable energy, security and port management. Minister Nicholson highlighted Belgium's existing support for infrastructure development in Jamaica, most notably through the supply of buses, construction of the Halfway Tree Transport Centre, and the future construction of a centre in Portmore by a Belgian company. The Foreign Trade Minister used the opportunity to invite Belgian investors to buy into Jamaica's logistics hub development plans. Senator Nicholson also met with Jamaican nationals living in Brussels and encouraged their continued support for Jamaica. He also expressed pleasure that for the first time there will be representation from the diaspora in Belgium at the 6th Biennial Diaspora Conference in Montego Bay in June. Information Minister Senator Sandria Faulkner has pledged Jamaica's commitment to a transformative post-2015 agenda in an address to the international community on Monday. She said this agenda must have sustainable development goals and equal rights for women and girls at its core. Minister Faulkner was delivering Jamaica's country statement to the 59th meeting of the United Nations Commission on the Status of Women, CSW 59, in New York. She added that the global community must ensure the creation of a holistic, practical and meaningful framework that builds on the positive foundation and conquers the scourges of poverty, marginalization, gender-based violence, discrimination and social exclusion, which affect so many women and girls. The Information Minister also used the forum to highlight Jamaica's advances in preventing mother-to-child transmission of HIV, general population health, and women's increasing access to economic opportunities. The delegation, led by Minister Faulkner, will return to the island on the weekend. And finally, government has fulfilled its promise to appoint a national rapporteur on trafficking in persons as part of measures to combat and eliminate all forms of the crime. Cabinet has approved the appointment of the children's advocate, Diane Gordon Harrison. One of the national rapporteur's primary functions will be to create a more objective reporting system on the issue of trafficking in the country. She's also being charged with conducting independent examinations or investigations of alleged human trafficking incidents and is expected to report on violations of victims' rights, among other things. The National Security Ministry, under which the office falls, says the powers of the National Rapporteur are consistent with internationally accepted best practices. Diane Gordon Harrison's appointment makes Jamaica the first Caribbean nation to embrace this approach, and the National Security Ministry says this can only serve to enhance Jamaica's anti-trafficking profile and shows just how serious the government is. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Stacey Ann Smith. Thank you for watching.